What's up, you guys? It's your girl Ash, and thank y'all for tuning back into my channel. I really appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope all of y'all's days are going well, and I'm not going to waste any time by getting into the topic. Go ahead and hit that like button, the subscribe button, all that good stuff. But today, I really want to talk about if our team is better without Cam Reddish. I'm going to let that sit for 1 second. I really want to talk about if our team is better without Cam Reddish, right? So a lot of you guys, if y'all been tuned in, you've been noticing that since Cam Reddish has not been on our team, we've been going on a winning streak. Matter of fact, we have been winning, like we are on a 5-game winning streak. We have won 5 games in a row. And even the games before the 5-game winning streak, right? We literally were really close. Those games were really close. When Cam was here, some of the games were like blowouts. You know what I mean? We were on a losing streak and things like that were happening. So I think it's a fair question to ask. Like, was Cam Reddish a cancer or a toxic piece in our locker room? Now, I don't have any evidence to back this up, but if you just look at the numbers and you look at the statistics, a lot of things have improved since he's been gone. Now, I don't want to say he's the sole reason why, we've been winning or got on a winning streak or anything like that. But I will say it does look like he was contributing to us losing a little bit more than he was us winning. If you look at Cam Reddish's career, you'll see that his first year was cut short because of, was it COVID? I think his first year was cut short because of COVID. Him and Hunter, right? Cut short because of COVID. It's a new, fresh team, blah, blah, blah. It was a lot going on. Second year is cut short, which was last year. Second year is cut short because of injuries. So him and Hunter, wait, am I mixing up the years? Last year. Okay, the bubble was the year before. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I had to remember because all these years are starting to run together, y'all. Forgive me. But last year was injuries, right? So he didn't play a specific part of that, that whole run to the Eastern Conference Finals, he didn't even play. But before we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and before the coaching switch, he was playing and we were losing, right? Follow me. So we get to the point where our record increases. He's not playing. He's not playing at all. And we're winning. We're finding ways to win the games. Finding ways to win the game. Finding ways to win the game. We get all the way to the point where we're in the playoffs. We beat the New York Knicks without Cam Reddish. He's nowhere in sight. And we beat them in 5. Okay? We go to the next round. The next round, we didn't have Hunter or Reddish. That first round, we had Hunter. But remember, Hunter injured himself in that first round, so he couldn't play in the second round. Matter of fact, I don't think he played for the rest of the playoffs. So we have Cam Reddish not playing. Second round, Cam Reddish not playing. We win. Now it's closer, and it comes down to game 7. But Cam Reddish is not playing, and DeAndre Hunter is not playing either. But we find a way to win, right? Game, what is it? When did he come back? He came back in the Eastern Conference Finals when we played Milwaukee. I don't remember which exact game he came back, but he comes back. We might win a game here and there. I don't know. All I know is that we lose the series, but we did end up winning 2 games against Milwaukee. So basically, a lot of the time when Cam was playing last year, we were losing. And then when he wasn't playing, we were winning. Okay? Not saying right then that it was him, but it's just a pattern. If you really look at it, it's a pattern. Then you come into this season, we're losing. We're losing. We're on a losing streak. And then all of a sudden, Cam is gone. The GM is like revealing information that Cam actually wanted to leave. He wanted out. And he wanted out for a while. Like, he had been wanting out since the off season, right? And so he reveals that information to us. And now it's like, okay, now that we have that information, it kind of puts things into context, because it's almost as if Cam was kind of a cancer in the locker room, because the GM's like, okay, well, let's move this piece. We're losing. He wants out. He probably isn't giving his best effort. he's, you know, he wants more time. I don't know what he wanted. Maybe he didn't like his role in the offense. I don't really know exactly what it was, but he didn't want to be there. That's what we know. And so he leaves. And all of a sudden, when the guy leaves, we're in a place where we're winning. Y'all, I have several theories about this, but I'm going to just say this. I believe that Cam Reddish was a cancer in that locker room that whole time, and we didn't even know it. I'm not saying necessarily that he was like, you know, cussing people out and stuff, because it doesn't seem like his demeanor. But it seems like he probably was a little bit distant from everybody. I think he kind of came in thinking like, hey, I'm Cam Reddish. I'm going to be a star in this league. Trae Young is the star. It don't look like I'm gonna ever get my role. You know, it's a lot of people. We know Trae's the 1A, but who's the 1B? And I think Cam wanted to be the 1B, but he's like, how can I be the 1B when I'm coming off the bench? But I'm also thinking, Cam, how can you be the 1B when you're always hurt? Whose fault is that? It's not ours. So it's just kind of like, what are we doing? You know, what are we talking about? So I can't help but to speculate. I was really thinking about that, and I couldn't help but to speculate, are we really better without Cam Reddish? And I would say, yes, we are. Because my thing is, I used to play sports, and chemistry is so important. Sometimes you can have one little thing that can cause a major disruption in the overall bigger picture of what you're trying to do, right? And so, you know, I wish Cam the best, but I'm also kind of like, you kind of look like a clown. Like, where's your clown nose? Because you literally left the Atlanta Hawks to go to the New York Knicks, and it wasn't like you got to choose. But Schlenk sent you up to the Knicks, and you not even playing that much. Are you hurt, or they got him on a minutes restriction? Because I looked last night, and they had him, he only played 10 minutes. And I'm like, you was getting way more minutes here. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I think that the second string was his. That space was his. Like, sometimes I think the lesson in this is that the grass is not always greener on the other side. You have to be patient and work your way to certain points. His time was coming, and it is coming. You know, God willing, I hope it does. But it's like, you wanted such a big role here instead of understanding that the biggest part of it all is that winning draws attention from other teams. And if you play a part in winning, you'll get more recognition than getting 35 points. Well, not 35 points, because if you get 35 points on a losing team, you're going to get recognition. But if you get like 20 points on a losing team, what does that even mean? You're losing. Nobody cares. People want to see winning. If you're a part of a winning team, you will get more recognition. Y'all write that down. Write that down on a piece of paper. The grass is not always greener on the other side. And sometimes you have to be a part of, sometimes you have to sacrifice your ego to be a part of the winning recipe, right? And we have to understand, like, you can't always let your ego win, because that's what bit Dennis Schroeder in the butt. And I pray that it does not bite Cam Reddish in the butt, because the only thing that people were upset about, including myself, was that he had the potential. But Cam Reddish was not a consistent, proven factor on our team. We knew what he was capable of. But, you know, Kevin Knox has capabilities. He has possibility that kind of just got shut down in New York. So I pray that Cam actually even gets the opportunity to show his potential. You know, and the only way you even get to the point of showing your potential is that you have to play. And you playing 10 minutes up in New York, I hope you don't just end up falling by the wayside, because that is how people play a part in their own demise. So again, I'm wishing Cam the best, but like, I personally believe that we are better off without Cam Reddish. I hate to say it. And now that I find out that you want to leave, it makes me say it even more, because I'm vouching for Cam. I like Cam. But if you don't want to be here, I don't want anybody on our team that doesn't want to be on our team. You know, to be honest with you, I don't. So I'm happy about where our team is. Shout out to Onyeka Okongwu, because to me, he has been one of the most consistent and best players since he came back from injury. And that is how you impact a team. That is how you earn your minutes. And that is how you get people to inquire about you. It's what Onyeka is doing. So shout out to Onyeka. Shout out to Bogey. He's back. Our team is looking back healthy. Shout out to Kevin Knox. I hope he gets the opportunity that he needs to get here. But we just have a lot of pieces on this team. So playing time is very scarce. But I'm really proud of our team. That was the overall sentiment. I'm really proud of our team. I do think that we have enough time to turn it around, hopefully to get between, I mean, I think we'll get to the 10th seed, but my hope is that we get into the 6th seed. Will be nice. You know, that would be nice. You know, some stuff you can't plan for. I definitely thought that we had potential to be the #1 seed this year, but I'm not trying to make any excuses about it. We had some injuries and we had COVID, but so did everybody else. But I do think we still have the potential to turn our season around and get back on the winning side of things. So what do y'all think? Am I too far-fetched for saying that Cam Reddish, like, we're better off without him? Because that's how I feel. But what y'all think? All right, y'all. I'm gonna stop rambling. But anyhow, enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Let me know what y'all think. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.